Yo, what's up guys? Hope Discovery's here coming at you with another video. Now today I'm gonna be talking about basically how I have the worst fucking luck imaginable. Now, the gameplay, I may or may not have died like 8 times over to begin with. You guys can just fucking deal with it. So, this entire story is gonna be revolved around baseball. And I have 2 stories to tell you, then a story about my friend that kind of relates and I just thought was funny. So, I'm gonna go in order. So it's probably like my 8th grade year, so right before high school, and I was playing in a little league. And I remember it was like some sort of playoff game in my little league or some crap, and I was sick as shit. Like, I was just out of it. Like, as is, I couldn't do a whole lot, but they needed me because there was only 9 kids, so if I quit, it was a forfeit. So they kind of needed me, so I kind of hobbled around the entire game, kind of out of it, drowsy, just nauseated and just not in any condition to be playing a game. But they needed me there, even though I was running fucking ridiculous fever. So I played through the game. I was doing pretty good, I think. I think I was like 2 for 3 or something. I think I stole a base somehow. I don't even know. I was having a good game. And it gets to like the 6th inning. And they have me in right field because it's the only thing I could physically see. Like, I was sick to the point where I couldn't see well. So I was just sitting there right. I couldn't see for shit. And somebody hits it to right. So, I made a pretty athletic move for the little bit I could see the ball. And this fucking ball comes down right. It hits me straight in the fucking kneecap. So like 150-foot shot off a bat straight into my fucking knee. And I hit the ground. At this point, like, I was already just like not ready to play. And after that, I'm like, oh, great, now I'm dead. I'm not getting up again. And then like it was like one of those things where everybody had to like run over and help me up and shit, and it was not a fucking good time. I ended up playing the rest of the game. Why? Because I didn't want them to forfeit. Plus, I'm not really the type of person to like walk out on a game under any circumstances. So I continued to play. I think the next one I got pissed off because, oh yeah, I remember the pitcher mocked me. So I was like, I'm gonna get this one. And so I wind the fuck back, and I hit this shit as hard as I could. I hit like a line drive to the fence that somebody fucking caught. So I tried. But now on to the second story. There's just a couple short stories. So this one was the next year. My dumb ass, right? See, going into my freshman year, I was like, I don't know. I thought in my mind that I needed a lot of extra practice. So I was playing at a little league again my freshman year to get extra practice and just get extra swings in and extra reps. I saw it as like an extra batting practice basically. And that's basically all it was, because it was just demolishing kids that weren't good enough to play high school to begin with. And I remember this one game, I was playing first base because the coach would put me wherever there was a spot he needed filled because I'd just play wherever. And I was playing first base at the time, and a ball was hit foul over my head. So I like faded back to get it, and I wasn't even thinking about a fence. And I heard the coach yell, "You got room, right?" So I'm like, "Oh, I got room. I'm not gonna run into this fence." And I was fucking wrong, but I mean, at least I held onto the ball. I ran fucking full speed into that fence. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this Vine where like the guy goes up to catch the football and just gets blindsided by a fucking tree. It looked like that. I looked like I ran into a fucking brick wall and just fell straight down. And like the worst thing is, like, the only part that hit that fence, I ran full force into it as I was like going into stride, and I just completely fucked up my knee. I just slammed my knee, the same fucking knee actually, against this fucking fence. And yeah, that was another one where everybody had to run over and fucking help me. It's actually the only 2 instances in my entire career where anybody's had to fucking come and help me like that. And my dumbass, like, it was pretty bad already, but like I said, I don't quit under any circumstance, so I tried to play through the shit, and the next at bat, I was like, again, I was pissed off and I was ready to hit a fucking shot, and my dumbass fucking rolled over it and hit a grounder to shortstop that I tried my hardest to beat out. And after 3 steps, I heard my fucking knee pop, and I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. And then I played through like the next 3 innings, and then they like finally let me take a break. But I wasn't gonna quit. Fucking stupid, I swear. But my luck is straight fucking ass. Like, to this day, I still have a pretty bad kneecap, I guess, but it's not that bad. I mean, it doesn't get irritated too often, but occasionally I'll be like, oh yeah, I can definitely still feel that shit.
Tech insert online.
Now, on to the story about my friend. So I have this friend, I'm just gonna throw his name out there because I don't care. His name is Mark, and I remember during one game, I was pitching to him, and he got up to the plate, right? And I yell out to him, I'm like, I'ma hit you. I mean, I was fucking joking. I wasn't gonna hit the kid, right? First fucking pitch, I hit him in the fucking elbow. And so, like, he hits the ground and gets up in a second and heads down to first. It wasn't a big deal, but you could tell it fucking hurt. And before I even threw the next pitch, I know this kid a little bit too well, so I'm like, he's definitely stealing. So, first pitch, I try to pick off to first. And I threw it low. I hit the kid in the side. Just after I hit the kid in the elbow, I take out the side too, right? And it's almost over, so I'm just gonna let that run. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna throw it over again. After that, I don't think he's gonna try to run. I was wrong again because the fucker took off, right? So I launch it down to the fucking catcher. The catcher throws it to second. The catcher's throw is off. It hits the kid in the fucking head. Oh man. In the course of 2 pitches, he was hitting the elbow, hitting the side, and then hitting the fucking head. After that, he actually like couldn't get up, and they like had to come and get him and put a substitute out there for him. But it was bad. Like, it reminded me of like what's that one dude? Scott Sterling. Yeah, it was one of those ordeals. He was just, it was not his fucking day. And then I think on top of it, he like ended with 3 errors or some shit. He was having a fucking bad day. They just didn't want to see him do good. The baseball gods were against the kid. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know when this is going up. I have no idea anymore, but I'm keeping this daily upload shit for as long as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video that I happen to make. Bye.